now, I have just started recording this meeting, right? This time I'm recording everything we say. So we need to be very careful, right? With what we say, because everything is going to be recorded. And then I'm going to upload this, these meetings to our classrooms. So the people who cannot attend are able to participate and at least listen to what we say. Okay? Yes?
Great.
Good. Okay, Didi, I see you there. Good. You finally made it. You finally
Hi.
made it. Okay. Alfio. Alfio is also there. I don't know if he can listen to us.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And Eileen is also, I see her iPhone connected, all right? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mute all your microphones. So I do not listen, we do not listen to background noise, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, right. So now, I mean, we cannot listen to each other, but you are listening to me, all right? What we are going to do, so if you need to talk, you raise your hand, right? You do it physically, and then I'm going to show you how to do it with one of the buttons here. But if you need to say something, you raise your hand, you unmute your microphone, and you ask the question, okay? Right? Good. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you our classroom. Let's see, it's here. This is, I mean, can you all see what I'm showing? Okay, right. So this is our classroom, which is Fundamentos de la Enseñanza y Aprendizaje del Inglés 2. Very similar to what INSE was last year. Now, the difference between last year and this year's subject is that this year, the focus is going to be secondary school. We need to study primary and secondary school, how to teach little kids and how to teach adolescents, right? So that's a big challenge for all of us, all right? Now, once you enter the classroom, you are going to see this presentation. You have here the news, as if you are all here, it's because you were able to enter the news, read what I posted. I think it was on Monday, I don't know when was it, right? With all the information. And this is the way that you are going to be informed of all the meetings and all the, let's see, the news that I'm going to be uploading, right, to into our classrooms, all right? You know what, I hate that you cannot participate, that I'm talking all the time and you cannot say anything. So let's see if I give you the possibility to, you know what, you can, if you need to say something, just try to make or do something with your mic so it is available, all right? But I hate it, I mean, talking and talking on my part only. All right, good. So let's go to classes. This is the first class, right? I didn't give you any deadline yet, but I'm going to go through the instructions to see if you understand. If you have questions, you please ask, okay? The introduction, it's a very short activity where you have to listen, mostly, listen to these two videos, okay? The question is, what makes a good teacher? This is something that we are going to be reflecting on all through the year, right? What makes a good teacher? Apart from all methods and approaches that we are going to study, I mean, all the theoretical part, what is required to be a good teacher, okay? And then the question is, what kind of teacher do you want to be, all right? So once you read once you watch and listen these 2 video clips, the task to be handed in when required, and perhaps next week I'm going to let you know, okay, now you have to send it through the virtual campus, right? What you have to do is to write a paragraph of not more than 350 words answering this main idea question, right? It's what kind of teacher do you want to be? What do you need to learn to be able to do that? To be the teacher you want to be, okay? So here you need to write a good paragraph or 2 paragraphs, paying attention to the assessment criteria described here. You've been with me in language and written expression 2. So you know that I pay attention to ideas first here, you see. When I talk about ideas, I mean content. Then organization. So here you need to pay attention to paragraph organization. Remember, topic sentence, sub-ideas, supporting material. Voice. What do we mean by voice? Do you remember? Remember this? Voice. That means you as a person. Okay? Because if you copy and paste from other people's writings, I'm going to notice, right? So you have to be true to yourself. That means your stance. And then, of course, word choice, sentence fluency, conventions, and presentation. All right? Is that clear? Yes? Say yes. Okay, good. Very good, very good, very good. Then,
Ana.
Yes, who's asking?
Anabela.
Okay,
what
yes.
do you mean by presentation?
Presentation. You cannot present a sheet of paper which is not aligned, which has spelling mistakes. Presentation is how you introduce yourself to the rest of the world, right? A TP or a written assignment should have the title, the instructions, your name, the date, right? It's not just writing the answers and then send it to the teacher.
Okay, right.
Okay, is that clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay, right? Good. Any other questions? No? Maria, Reni? No, the rest is okay? Okay, I'm just...
Yes, what about the indentation?
Okay, who's Sergio? Wait, I need to...
Yes.
Okay, Sergio, what about indentation?
Indentation.
Okay.
Double.
Indentation, if you are leaving one, remember that here is line height, right, is double. So if you are leaving double, remember when I said you need to leave a line between, right, your writing, okay? So if you are writing 2 paragraphs, those 2 paragraphs should be presented by leaving at least 2 lines, okay? But
okay,
indentation is not necessary, sir, okay? Good. Any other questions here? No? Okay, shall we go on with the second task? Okay, let's go to the second. So this is what we've done, right? Introduction, what makes a good teacher. Now, methods and approaches, right? This is the second task that you have to start. And this is kind of tough, people. This is tough, right? Were you able to have a look at it? Yes? Okay, good. So what it says here is that what we are going to do is to revisit. We are going to review everything that you did with Ceci in Fundamentos 1. That means that we need to very quickly, because if not, we are not going to have time for the new content. Very quickly, we need to revise all the methods and approaches to teaching English as a foreign language, all right? So how do we start to do that? First of all, we need to put our background knowledge, activate our background knowledge, activate everything that we remember about methods and approaches. So very briefly, using noun phrases, I'm going to ask you to complete the first and the second column here. What I remember about methods and approaches, right? So you take a sheet of paper and you do it, you write, or you do it on your computer, which I strongly advise that you do that on your computer. So on a Word document, you prepare a chart, right? And so you write everything that you remembered about methods and approaches, all right? Second column is what I would like to revise or improve. What do you think that you need, let's see, to go over? What do you need to go over from what you did last year, right? Because, okay, you remember, I don't know, crashing, right? But you are not sure about, some aspects, some characteristics of Krashen's natural approach. So you say, okay, I would like to revise a little bit about Krashen, okay? So here, without doing anything first, you complete column 1 and column 2. Is that clear? Yes? Good. Then you go to this PDF, which is called Methods and Approaches Revision. This is from a Greek university, right? I found it, which is a very, let's see, a very comprehensible summary of all the methods and approaches. It's a PPT, which has been converted into a PDF, right? So here you have, or there is all the, let's see, the most important points. What is the method? What are the components of a method? What's an approach, right? Then do methods help teacher? Problems with methods. Is there a super method, right? So there are questions, there are answers. As you can see, these are very concrete answers. So in order to enlarge all this summary, this is a summary, I'm giving you a summary, right, which needs to be enlarged, we need to go to the folder Approaches, and in the folder Approaches, which is in this tab Archivos, right, you go to the folder Approaches, which is in Archivos, and then you have Approaches to Teaching, right? And in these archivos, you have Approaches to Teaching, Designing Authenticity, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, Language Teaching Approaches, CM is the author, which is Celce Murcia, and Methods Approaches, a revision, right? So what you need to do is to read all these chapters, right? You need to be strategic readers in this time. This is, I suppose, and if it's not, you let me know later, but I suppose that you know everything that you're going to read here. This is known knowledge. This is something that you already know. Okay, people? Yes? Okay, so let's go back to our classes. We were here in Methods and Approaches. There's a dog there. Who's that dog? Who's that dog? Right? Okay. What it says here is, my suggestion is that you work in small groups. So each member summarizes 1 or 2 chapters. Let's see that you get into a group of 4. So each member of the group takes 1 chapter, summarizes, and then discusses with the rest of the group. Okay? And then you share the material. This is very important that you share everything. But it's also important that you read everything, okay? Yes? What I want to emphasize also is the idea that please do not remain, if you have doubts, right, please write them down. Call your companions, call me, right? Get through to me via messages or—
You're cutting up again.
In the forums. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry, because this is being recorded and then it's going to be uploaded. So if you are missing some parts, those parts are going to be in the recording, okay?
Right. Sorry.
Then, when you finish reading all the chapters in approaches, what you have to do is go back to this last column. This is what I verified or learned. This is important, or learned after reading the bibliography. And you write here. So once you finish with this chart, you are going to be a very comprehensible summary of methods and approaches, okay? Yes? Right. Now, I need your questions, right? Or comments. What you want to ask me? Is there something that you want to know? Is there something that is not clear enough? No? Everything's perfect? Okay. Let's see. Hi, Virgie. I'm looking at Virgie now. Hernan, hello. Noelia. Okay, now I see Eileen. Fatima's there. Alfio, I cannot see Alfio, but I guess that he's just.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, you are with us. You are with us. Okay. So I'm reinitiating the audio in all of you, so you can tell me, you can give me your perceptions, right? There's somebody with a motorbike. People, another issue. I'm not sure, and this is something that you need to check with Daniel, with the prefector. Is everybody allowed to be here in this subject? I mean, because in order to attend this subject, you need to have language and reading expression 2, or no, sorry, prácticas discursivas de la comunicación escrita 2 regularized.
No. Yes.
All right.
I guess so, eh?
So goodbye.
Yeah, then I guess that's it for me then.
So that's why people, that's why I need you to check this with Daniel, please, because if not,
I mean, this is
because if not, I mean, it's going to be a waste of time for you.
yeah,
right?
but I wish.
Yeah, I also wish you were able to be here, Dante. But if it's, I mean.
No, I wish somebody had told me sooner.
You know what? You know what? I guess that is in the form, in the enrollment form, isn't it there?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Sure.
No?
If it was, I didn't see it.
Okay, then check it, please. Go to the form.
Yeah.
Go to the the enrollment form and check that. Okay? Because if you did not regularize language, prácticas discursivas, escritas y orales, I think that you cannot attend Fundamentos unless it changed, right? Because before with INSE, it was not possible. In order to attend INSE, you needed to have everything in second year. So I really.
So Rihanna, I think that changed with the new plan.
With a new plan? Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I think so.
Okay, that's why I'm telling you, please check, people. All right. So then
right.
you do not have surprises, right? When
like this one.
Yeah, like this one. I imagine, right? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, people.
I'll
now,
check.
The other thing. What about Fundamentos 1? Have you all finished with Fundamentos 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Really-
Right. Okay.
Really
good.
hard to pass.
Pardon?
Really hard to pass.
Hard?
But I did.
Was it hard?
Yes,
Nah.
it was hard.
Okay. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Marina. Who's Marina? I cannot see Marina. Okay. One thing. Okay. Let's see. So any questions about the content, about the task? No. All right. So I guess that the ideal would be, today is the 15th. You would need to have everything ready for next Wednesday. Okay?
Okay.
Next Wednesday. So we can have our next meeting, we can have our next virtual meeting to check doubts and questions or whatever. Let's do it on that Wednesday, right? Wednesday the 22nd, okay?
Okay.
Right.
Are you going to upload more documents or something else?
Okay, I'm going to upload all the documents for class 2, all right? So this is for class 1. Everything that is here is for class 1. And these are the only 2 tasks, right, that you need to complete.
Okay.
Is that clear, Anna?
Yes.
Yes.
But
And
you are
then,
going to upload more things for next week.
exactly.
Okay.
During the weekend, I'm working
Okay, great.
like, I don't know, 20 hours a day.
Okay, but
Material.
we are not supposed to have read everything for next Wednesday. Just
Okay.
the task you have just uploaded.
I mean, all the material that you need to complete task 1 and task 2 for this class is there, okay?
Yes.
Everything that I
Yes.
upload, that I'm going to upload, is going to be for the future, all right?
Okay, great.
So every
Yes.
week, I'm going to give you material, I mean, reading materials and a task, all right? Yes? All right. Questions, people? I don't know, you know that we need to have a midterm,
Yeah.
Really?
but the thing is that
going to be
we still don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So all the tests and evaluations need to be presenciales. En educación a distancia, la instancia evaluativa, I mean, the assessment issue should be face-to-face. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we are going to finish this, I don't know, in May, and then in May, we'll return to the institute. Personally, I don't think so. I don't think that that's a variable.
It's not looking
right?
like it.
I don't think so. So we are going to continue doing this. Now, try to look for tutorials on how to use Zoom, because for next Wednesday or for 2 or 3 weeks in the future, we are going to be working in groups, and Zoom has something that is called breakout rooms. Do you know that? Okay,
No.
breakout rooms, the breakout rooms means that I am going to assign you to a separate room with your companions, with a task, right? So let's see, we are now 24. So I'm going to, I don't know, form 8 groups of 3, right? So there are going to be 8 different groups. You are going to do a task alone. You are going to interact only with these 3 people, and then you are going to come into the main classroom and discuss and tell us what you did before, okay? So that's wonderful. But to do that, we need to be acquainted with Zoom, how to mute and unmute the microphone, the videos, right? The reactions. For example, have you noticed that there are reactions here that you can use, right?
Yeah.
And so if you can say like this, that this is what I'm doing, right? Can you see that?
Yes.
Or the other reaction is when you want to clap, you do that. And so these are lots of, yes, very good, right? These are very silly and simple apps and resources that you have for interaction, okay? We have 5 minutes, right, for this meeting. Tell me how you feel. Do you feel that this is possible? Do you feel comfortable?
Yes. Yes, yes, it's
All right.
comfortable.
Good. Okay.
I mean,
This is good. Now, people, one thing before we leave. There might be times that you're going to find yourself at a loss, right? Or it's okay,
yeah.
I don't know what to do, or I cannot enter the classroom, or I don't know. Well, calm down. First of all, calm down. Try to connect and get together with with a companion, right? And then if you cannot get through to me, send me a message via, I don't know, Facebook, right? Or in the last instance, to my mail, all right? But that is your last resource, okay? Because I'm having like 500, 600 messages per day, right? So my life is a kind of mess, and I really want to answer you, okay? Yes? Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Anna, can we use the platform, the virtual classroom, in order to send you a mail?
Yes, sure. Right. That's right. That's the first step, right? The virtual classroom to send me a message, right? If not Facebook, if not WhatsApp, if not the email, okay?
But I don't have your number.
Okay, no, you won't. I guess that one of you have it. I guess that somebody must have it, right? Just in case there is an emergency or something like that. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Andres, your hand is up. Do you have any questions?
No, it was before.
Okay, all right.
You say to show us how to do it.
Okay, right, okay, people, 3 more minutes. So you have 3 minutes to ask questions. Come on.
Okay, I have a doubt, because I have passed the ENSEñANZA in another institute. So maybe the way you teach at Luján is different. I don't know it.
Okay, one aspect is the teacher's style, and you know what my style is because you've been my student, right?
Yes.
And the other thing is the content. Content is the same for all the institutions, all right?
Okay.
Because there is the curriculum design, all right?
Okay.
Now that now that we are mentioning the curriculum design, try to get curriculum design for, or I'm going to upload it for primary school and for secondary school, right? And start rereading them. I guess that you have reread them, okay? Sorry, I guess that you read them, okay? So you have to reread them, right? The curriculum designs are our, let's see, our Bible, right? They are our Bible. We cannot do anything that it's not there, all right? This has to be very, very clear, okay? So if you see teachers that are using methods that belong to the 80s or the 60s, 80s, 90s, okay, they are wrong, okay? They are not following the curriculum design. We need to follow the curriculum design, right? And something which is even more important is that now we are going to start with methods and approaches, and then we need to start talking about post method, right? This is our challenge, right? To find a post method, all right? Yes? Okay, good. So let's see, 6:30, I start with prácticas discursivas de la comunicación escrita 3, okay? So take some of you are with me, right, too? So take a break, have a, cup of tea, yes. and then we'll meet again in half an hour, okay?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
people? Okay,
Yes.
enjoy
Okay.
yourself, and
Thanks,
we'll see
Bye-bye.
on Wednesday, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye, people.
Bye.
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 Bye.